Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. On day 2 of finding out, we fought pretty much all November and broke up in November 30th officially. I was so sure of the anger I felt. We had stopped communicating months before thanks to being in total isolation from COVID and just not being sure how to bridge the gap. I know she was not having her needs filled. In August we started playing FF14 together. By October she was playing over 40 hours a week with a group of people she met in the game. Right at start of November she started hiding her phone. On the second time she did it, I confronted her, and we got into a massive argument. I was so positive I was in the right. So sure to be so mad and say such stupid things like I refused to be in a relationship with an addict. When in truth she was so fucking lonely that she just wanted attention. Any attention. The next week she was visiting her friends for a week with pre-planned stuff. We didn't talk much, and the following 2 weeks were of us really just doubling down on saying stupid stuff back and forth until December 1st when she decided to move out. She said being with me was causing such huge amounts of pain she needed time to settle down and regain her feelings. I really thought we were gonna take some time, talk things out, and see each other again. I found out last week she traveled to another country to visit one of the guys she met in game. She said she last minute decided to go to get away and just feel something other than pain again. Numb, I started packing her stuff in my house since I knew now it was over. I went to close our shared device accounts Friday morning and there it was. Scully and Cookie less than 3 playlist in Spotify. Dated Nov 7. By December 10th the songs were all themes of love and can't believe I found someone like you. I suddenly remembered the skull icon and heart symbol she had on her character in December. Here I was like an idiot end of February texting her I want to see you now and really work this out, are you available? And she's in flipping another country with the guy. Want to know the real kicker? This was 2 weeks after our cancelled wedding date. We were supposed to be married February 10th. This is crushing. I ugly cried all last night. I've never done that in my life. I have no idea how I'm going to recover from this. Hell, it's 1 a.m. now of evening 2 and I still can't sleep. Just am not able to lay down. Here are some of the best comments from our community. I know this sounds harsh, but you're lucky. It's better this happened now, rather than after a few kids added to the mix. You will survive this. Seek counseling. Work out. Cry it out. Block her on everything. She doesn't deserve communication. With time, you will heal. You need to begin healing. Do not spend another minute curled up crying about this. Go forward like a river. Go for a walk, go to a gym. Do anything but sit and cry. Begin trying to improve who you are. Learn a musical instrument, take a dance, yoga or art class. Yes, it will hurt, but you will begin to heal. Won't seem much like it right now, but you are one lucky son of a gun. This was going to happen. That is a racing certainty. But it could have been after your very expensive wedding, 'cause none of them are cheap, right? Mortgage. Couple of kids. Joint debts. You name it. All avoided. It's going to be rough for a while to come up. Do the cliché things, because they really do work. Exercise. Gym. Work hard. Study hard. New clothes. New hairstyle. New you. Be the very best you that you can be. Be prepared for her to come back with the good old I've made a terrible mistake shit. You've got to be strong. Tell her to GTFO. You can do this. Good luck. Update. So reached out to friends and an old friend of mine is a very successful relationship therapist. We talked for a couple hours and my world is shook. I happen to still have all the texts from the last few days we talked last week and sent them to her. She was like, I have never in my career seen 2 people who want to break up less than you two. These are not the actions and words of someone who wants to be over. These are the actions and words of someone reaching out over and over and being rejected to the point they need to protect themselves. We got to talking about November and I recalled early that month my ex talking to me about no longer being in love with me and wanting to see me to see if the love was still there. In my head I was, you're saying you don't love me anymore? How dare you? And I would be so defensive and hurt I lashed out by being like, I can't be around you if you don't love me. I deserve better. I was so angry at her. And my therapist said, this is why you've struggled. You're not listening to her. You're assuming something and reacting. Listen to her words, she wants to see you. Literally what she said. She wants love. She is trying to communicate to you that she is so hurt but wants to see love from you, for you to see her and listen to her and understand her level of love. And you instead told her you're leaving. Therapist asked me, so how many times over these months did she ask you to see her and see if love was still there? And it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks and I started uncontrollable crying. So many times I heard those exact words and I turned my fucking back on her. I pushed her away time and time again while she was raw and hurting and crushed her heart into the ground. I did this. For the last while I've only cried because of my pain. She did this to me. She hurt me, how dare she do this to me? And I can't stop crying now because I realize how much I hurt her. I'm feeling the level of what her pain must have been and it's all my fault. I'm crying because I feel her pain. And it fucking sucks, I've caused so much to her. And not just that instant. But for years I've done this. My personality type always steamrolls her feelings when she expresses them. I don't listen and instead tell her feelings are wrong because I saw things in a totally different way than she did. Like WTF. She's been alone and diminished for so long. And neither of us were able to communicate it until it's too late. I don't know what the future holds. But I know I need to do a lot of work. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Please don't be too hard on yourself. That doesn't excuse her feelings, but it's great to see things from all perspectives. Take care of yourself, you deserve better. And this is why we need therapist, someone to be a mediator to help you see things we missed because of your feelings or pains. Don't stop seeing a therapist. I bet there is a root cause to your pain that through therapy you can work on and heal. Don't stop working on yourself, because you are worth being better and happy. Maybe you can win her back because you did once have a great relationship. Okay. Don't make the same mistakes in your next relationship then. And fire that dumb therapist. No matter what is done, cheating is not about the cheated. This is purely a sign of a cheater's character flaw. You dodge a bullet for not marrying her. Find someone who has the habit of solving problems by talking to the person they're having problem with, rather than someone who would rather lie and cheat than solve them. I know you have much to consider, but do not forget how you got here. And who was responsible. Just because you are now seeing the cracks doesn't make her less responsible for breaking the foundation. Keep your eyes sharp. You're still in a very vulnerable state, so make sure that you take care of yourself first and foremost. One step at a time, my friend. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.